What is going on today, guys? I'm gonna have to make this vlog pretty quick. I just got off work and it's starting to get dark outside. It's around 6 o'clock now, so. But anyways, got this sweet carrying case for my GoPro. Got my old Hero 3 Black Edition in there. Got a few other things for my 5. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a review on the green truck. Figured we might as well talk about that. Just kind of popped in on the channel. I picked this thing up for $6,000. Asking price was, I think the beginning asking price was $7,000. I talked him down $1,000, and then I talked him down a little bit more because I wanted $6,000 completely after cash. So I thought that was really cool. Anyways, I never intended on the Bronco over there on the other side of the Camry. I never intended on that being the daily driver. So I really wanted to get a daily driver like this. This was perfect actually because I absolutely love the truck. Anyways, I'm going to talk about a few of the things that it has that I really like compared to the newer Chevys. And this is a 1998 Chevy Silverado. Sorry, my bad. But I'm going to talk about some of the things I like more on the older ones compared to the newer ones and what I've done to it. So what I've done to it so far is I've gotten this this sweet toolbox for the back of the truck. It's absolutely sweet. I can I keep it locked. I can store everything in the back of it back there, which is really nice. Keep my tools with me all the time. So if I ever need to help anybody on the roadside, or if I ever need the tools myself, I can always have them with me. I did get the windows tinted. I think that costed around it cost around 200 and some odd or 300 bucks. I got a really good deal on it because I know the people down there at Night Owl and we've used them for recent cars in the past. I did do the taillights. I'm not a big fan of what I did. I did the glossy coat on them or whatever. I'm gonna take that off actually. I've been planning on taking that off for a while now. I put on the 4x4 decals here on the side, took off the old original ones. They were kind of faded, looked pretty ugly. I got the wheels and tires for $200, I think $200 even, and it's just everything's really worked out with this thing. I mean, the wheels and tires themselves are really cheap. Wheels and tires off a 2014 Chevy Silverado, I believe. I don't know. I want to say, it's weird because I want to say 2011. Anyways, I think they all had the same wheels in between there. I took had a couple of stickers along the back here. I took eraser wheel for my drill and took that off, added that Julema sticker. I like that. Anyways, you can see that this spot right here in the paint is a pretty bad imperfection. I'd like to get that fixed. You know, another thing is that the entire side of this truck, I think there was an old man who owned it before I did, and because of this he tried to paint match the entire side, and it just did not look good. You can tell that this is a completely different grain than the regular grain, and he did it to the entire side of the truck. So I took that all off, and I'm happy I found out that the rest of the paint was really good underneath it. Another thing another imperfection that kind of irritates me a little bit is there's pinstriping on here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And it's kind of burned down below the clear coat. This is a really bad spot. All the rest of it's kind of not terrible. Let's see, another thing I did do to the truck was I did clean and buff out the headlights. Those are really clear now. That made a big difference, a world of difference. I mean, I couldn't have asked for more. The thing's got 143,000 miles on it. I got it with 139,000 miles on it. It's got the Vortec 5.7 liter motor, which is, I know that the pre-Vortec motors were the best for building and stuff like that, but I don't plan on doing much of that to this motor. But I do like the power, mainly the towing power. You can kind of see the top of our trailer back there. I'll be doing another video on that. But it's got a lot of torque, a lot of speed for a gas motor, which is just perfect. I know it doesn't get the best gas mileage, but all right, I guess we'll go ahead and throw in some cinematic shots here for you guys before the battery dies. guys, I hope you liked that. I am not very good at cinematic shots, at least I don't think so. Everything I've tried to do about them, they haven't really turned out, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. I want to do a review on this carry-on case, and so I'd like to get some other GoPro things and tell you guys what I think. If you have any tips, please let me know. I'm going to go inside, charge the camera for a bit, and I'm going to have to run to the store for some fish filters, so. So there's a couple aisles I always have to walk through every time I come to Walmart, and that's the truck aisle. And I'm thinking about getting one of these, not tonight, but eventually. I'm thinking about getting like a smaller, like a couple of smaller ones like this, and placing them behind the grill in my truck. I think they'd look pretty clean. They wouldn't stick out like everybody else's you see nowadays, and when I turn them on, they'd be noticeable. I think that'd be great. Every time I come to Walmart, I have to come to this area of the store. Love looking around through hunting and fishing. You know, whatever keeps me happy in this life is what I love to do the most. You know, keeping an eye out on these fishing poles. Even if I'm not looking to buy any of this stuff, I always just have to come through and keep an eye on it. And yes, the guns for sure. And last but not least, obviously the knives. I'm guessing it's going off because of knife.
You have to have a cashier do it.
Oh,
Yeah, if you don't, you try and cut it up.
bad news.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Geez guys, I'm sorry and I apologize for the lighting. This little GoPro thing I got here, this little it's a dual battery charger. It makes it so I'm able to charge two batteries at the same time. It had one of those black straps around it, and I went through the self-checkout in Walmart and I didn't take it off there. I didn't have one of the employees take it off there when I bought it, and I went walking through the sensors, and obviously you heard that it started going off at me, and the dinger started going off at me. And the lady told me about it, and she said it's pretty funny because she didn't stop me. It's probably what happened. She said if I clip one of those wires while I have it out in my car or anything like that, when I take it home, if I clip one of those wires, there's like a little ink thing on the front of it that'll blow up and it'll pop and make a mess and be terrible, I guess. So anyways, thankfully that got caught. If you didn't notice, I also got my fish filters here. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. if you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. I could take any pointers. If you have any ideas on how you use GoPro, if you guys have GoPros and you know their little gimbals and tricks, well, I hope you guys all have a good morning, night, evening, whenever you're watching this. All right, thank you.